Hey there, Leo. How's it going? We're going to get started on your love reading. It's good for this very moment in time, regardless of the date. All right, Leo, Holy Spirit, we're connecting with the zodiac sign of Leo. What insight, foresight, guidance, revelations do we have for Leo in love, in romance right now? Let's take a look at what's happening. We have the Ace of Swords. There's something so cutthroat a little bit about this, it's about to be. Just the look on this guy's face, there's no emotion there, but then there is like his eyebrow is raised. It's not cruel. All right, so what I'm seeing is I'm seeing a gentleman that's fed up. And I see them making a decision. And it may look like they're heartless, but I just get the feeling that a lot has happened. A lot has happened that is responsible for the way this guy here is doing things right now. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Swords. And we see a woman that's holding her head like, oh my God, it's a nightmare. Like, is this a nightmare? So whatever actions a gentleman is taking, it's really negatively impacting someone else. We have the Knight of Wands. And we see a gentleman that is sitting in front of a convertible. They're holding a rose. And they look excited about love, right? Romance, like there's something new, somebody new has their attention. And then we have the Hanged Man, which is a woman here. And then we have the Death card. Yeah, you see how it goes? And then we have the Moon card. All right, so, okay, guys. I want to look into the backstory because, I'm already getting the feeling that, this guy looks bad. They look bad. There's something about what they're doing that is bad, but... And I feel like I sound like an asshole saying that they're right. I'm not saying that they're right or that they're wrong, but I'm just saying that there's a lot more going on here than just this. So yeah, pretty much I see a gentleman cutting things off with somebody, but I see a woman here that is still very much caught up, right? It doesn't really see that. It's not really taking, it's not like, it's not sticking in, right? Which is why they're coming out here as the Hangman. And here they are again, they're grabbing their head like, what's going on? What's going on? Like, this is confusing. Like, there's just stress and not really seeing, unable to really take in what's happening and understanding it and just really the Death card, and it's an ending. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Wands. This is fighting. Yeah, I'm seeing as well somebody that will I'm seeing a woman that is going to fight this, that is not okay with what's going on. They don't want to accept, because it's the last thing that they want with the Nine of Swords. The Hangman says there's a need, right, to see things, to gain, a different perspective over the situation. So they still are not taking things in the way, they need to be, which is why the Moon card is here. Right? It's a lot of, it feels very numbing. I see a lot of emotions that will be coming to the surface. I'm hearing that are beginning to show their face, right? Here and there. I'm hearing if you pay attention, if somebody pays attention, they'll be able to see, a twitch here or something like that. I'm hearing, which is just foreshadowing what's to come. And this is when we have the Five of Wands, and we have several women. That is the Five of Wands, so it's a combative, it's a conflicting, combative, competitive, aggressive, jealous energy. So I see this being a problem. What's a problem? The Knight of Wands is a problem. This energy is a problem. Not because it really truly is, but because it's for somebody, right, who does not want this at all. With the Nine of Wands. So that's what's happening. That's what's going on. I want some background information. Now, every time I see a vampire, I'm telling you, there's a gentleman here that looks really bad. And I'm kind of worried that I'm going to get a bunch of, crap for that by some of you who might have that scenario going on. What I was saying is, Dracula, it's a narcissistic energy. Tell me what's important for us to know about the past. What has happened in the past that has led up to the present, moment? Because I am seeing somebody that is being very cutthroat, like that Ace of Swords, like it's just a decision that seems cold, and it is. I suppose it is. It is with the Ace of Swords, but I'm telling you, it didn't. I don't think it started off that way. We have the Seven of Swords. You see, what did I say? I want to look into the past, because there's just something, and sure enough, we have the Seven of Swords. And then we have the Six of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords. This reminds me of Aries. Some of you might want to watch Aries reading, which I did prior to doing yours, Leo. And there was a character, let's say, in Aries reading that I called Sneaky. And this is reminding me of Sneaky. But here it looks like the woman is sneaking around. Do you see that? It's just the vibe that is giving me, like, and this guy is there, like he's looking at this Six of Swords. And what it looks like to me is like there's a problem and then there's no problem. There's a problem, obviously. There's obviously a problem. There always is obviously a problem with the Seven of Swords. But the problem is that it's people pretend like there isn't a problem. Now, listen, I'm also getting that there's two people here that have both had, that have both contributed, maybe not necessarily equally, for others of you, yes, equally, but that have contributed to the present moments, guys, moment. In a bad way, both. What's up with this Two of Swords? What is this Two of Swords? Tell me about this Two of Swords. We have the King of Cups. All right, guys, with this Two of Swords, I'm seeing this as an intentional block. Yeah, an intentional block. Like right now I'm hearing you cannot move forward, right? You cannot move forward. And that's pretty much what we have here. Actually, as a matter of fact, I keep hearing you can move forward, and I'm seeing somebody blocking a path. So I see a woman, right, that is intentionally blocking this King of Cups from moving forward. And we see that here, right? Because the Six of Swords is moving forward, right? And then look, the Seven of Swords, there's something that is happening, right? That this gentleman is not really feeling. They're not okay with it, but it feels like they're having to go along with it, right? And there's obviously a problem, right? The Two of Swords says that there's somebody that is ignoring that. And we saw that, this vibe again a little while ago with the Nine of Swords, the Moon card, the Hangman, right? Like there's somebody that is not understanding and the Two of Swords is somebody is purposely not wanting, right? Purposely not wanting to see things a certain way, purposely ignoring things, not seeing the problem. I refuse. I'm hearing I refuse to make this decision. I refuse to agree, right? So there's opposition. There is disagreement as well, right? And like the scenario that I'm getting right now is, hey, let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's move on from this Six of Swords. And this woman looks really happy. Like, let's move on from this. Come on. Let's move on from this. And this guy's like, yeah, I guess doesn't like, I'm going to tell you what I'm hearing, like the scenario, like, it doesn't seem like she gets it. Doesn't seem like she gets it. I guess what do I do? Do I go along with this? So you know what they started doing? They started lying. I mean, because the person I'm seeing that they're with, somebody is not getting it. It's not that they're not getting it. They're just unwilling. Which just really gives us a scope into somebody's personality, which I think is controlling, which can make people oblivious sometimes. So what's next? What can you expect? So that's the background information, which is pretty much what, guys? Let's recap. Let's move on from this, okay? Two of Swords. There's certain things, we agree on, and there's other things we don't. There's things that I am unwilling to accept or do, that Two of Swords. That's what we have. Let's just move on. And then we have masculine energy. How do I get out of this? That's the Seven of Swords. You find yourself in a predicament where that you feel like that you have to lie. And I know that I'm not condoning lying. But guys, sometimes we have people that are so incredibly overbearing who just don't get the message, or who knows? I mean, there's a lot that could be going on that sometimes put you in a position to lie. For example, there could be retaliation, right? And you have to, there's some situations where you have to sometimes resort to behavior that's not like you, but let's face it, sometimes people don't leave you no other choice. So what's going to be happening? What's going to happen? Let's give you some foresight into the developments here. Ooh, I see listen, there's a problem. 5 of Wands, there's definitely going to be problems, guys. We have the 7 of Pentacles, and then we have the Hanged Man. This is what's going to happen. So we have the hanged woman, right? Which we've seen from the get-go. And then we have the 7 of Pentacles. Wow, guys, listen. What do we see? This feels kind of self-absorbed, but I mean, it could be a good thing, right? But the 7 of Pentacles is not necessarily, it's not a bad card, but following the story, the vibes that we've had so far, I'm seeing someone that feels like I'm hearing the leading role, right? Because this is a movie, right? And that's the cover of the movie, and it's them on it, right? And it's the hanged woman, the hanged man. Right? Somebody I'm hearing hanging on. They're hanging on. They're hanging on. They don't want to let go. They're hanging on. But at this point, with the Ace of Swords, who knows? I mean, what are they holding on to? Nothing, because there's nothing to hold on to anymore. It's pretty much from the get-go, it's what it feels like. There's nothing to hold on to anymore here. Which is why, right, symbolically, she's kind of being held by, her feet, right? Her hands, there's nothing to hold on to. And you see how this sheet here is not even wrapped around her. It looks like she's just falling, and pretty soon, right, she'll just fall to the floor, right? Because this sheet here, it's not knotted. There's nothing it's not holding her. I mean, so she's being released, right? And yeah, it feels like she doesn't know that. But she does know that. Moon card, but it doesn't. There's a bunch of other stuff there I'm hearing going on that has a lot to do with, I'm hearing somebody's character, somebody's behavior, repeated behavior over a long period of time, and then getting used to it, right? It's like, I guess you could say it's a reality check, right? And the 7 of Pentacles is like, there's, I want to continue to invest in this. I want to continue to play this role, right? Now starring, it says it in the back. They're still in this role. They want to continue in this role. This is a problem. We have the Fool. Look, we have this person there again. This is a block. This is a person that refuses. They're refusing. Do you see that? They're refusing to make a decision. They're refusing. They're just refusing. And then we have the Fool. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Justice card. I'm hearing this is their stop, right? This is their stop. And this is not a bad thing. I feel like this is a really good thing for them. Tell me about this Justice reversed. We have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. You know what this feels like, guys? I feel like I'm inside somebody's head. And what's really going on is, I'm hearing a breakup or something like that. But in their head, we saw the Moon card. There's something else going on over here. I mean, but it's done. They've been released. They've been let go. And with the Justice reversed here, I feel like this is a decision that I'm hearing has been made for them. That is being made for them. And then I'm hearing that sometimes that's what you have to do. I'm hearing when somebody refuses and refuses and refuses to do something, I mean, to stop or to just, what do you do when somebody refuses? Sometimes you have to make the decisions for them, right? Sometimes you yourself, it falls on, I'm hearing on you to make certain decisions and choices, and then there. So I feel like that's what's happening. That's what's going on. Decision is being made for them. This situation does not favor them. I feel, yeah, that's how they feel. Like this is something that they don't want. It's something that they don't favor. If there's any sort of legal matters here, I do see somebody, for example, like a divorce or something, I could see somebody just being difficult and they would say, I want to continue to work on the marriage, for example. And with the Queen of Pentacles reversed, guys, smothering. There's somebody that is incredibly smothering, guys, that does not want to accept the circumstances, the reality of what's happening, what's going on, guys. And honestly, in a nutshell, they don't want, they're the person that they want, they don't want to be, it's like I'm talking to this one, they don't want to be with you anymore. And they've already moved, I feel like they've already moved on. You see what I'm saying? Like they've already moved on. And it's all that's left for this one to do is the same. Okay, so what do you want to tell Leo? Before we move on to closing messages, what do you want to tell Leo? What do you want to tell Leo? Maybe it's a revelation. Maybe it's guidance, something you want to point out. Maybe it's clarity. Let's see what this is. Spirit's chance to reach you, Leo. We have the Page of Swords, okay? And then we have the Ace of Cups. So this is news. This is very good news. That's what you should know. There's really good news. This is a love reading. There's really good news about love. Or just in general, this is receiving very positive news. It all looks really good. Page of Swords and the Ace of Cups. That's something you should know, guys. Something looks good. We have the... God, we've seen this we've seen this how many times, guys? This is... This is the problem. Many of you, there's new love, Ace of Cups and Page of Swords. Receiving communication, romantic. That's romantic in nature. That is very positive. That you're welcoming. I see a new person, Ace of Cups. This is as well receiving, right? Somebody receiving communication. It's known. It's something that's known. Finding out, Page of Swords, right? Because the Page of Swords, and you see how the Page of Swords is looking, they're looking at this. So yeah, there's this, there's awareness, communication, right? News about new love. And I see somebody that is not in agreement. And gosh, the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I see somebody that's not in agreement, guys. It's an opposition. You know, I see this person here. I see someone being in opposition. They're in opposition now. They were in opposition before, and they're going to continue to be in opposition. But honestly, guys, I don't think that this is an issue unless you let them. And if they have any sort of power, it's something that they're taking advantage of with the Justice card reverse. So I could see this person right here taking advantage of their position, the power it is that they have, which would be refusing, right? Justice card reverse, problems there. But I don't think it's a big deal, guys. Let's get some messages from here. Engagement ring, engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. Yeah, for many of you, there's new love. There's a commitment. We have the sword and rose. Oh, the sword and rose. Okay. Clarity, truth, revelation, force, honor, protection, and power. Ooh, okay. The sword and rose, clarity, truth, revelation, honor, force, power, and protection. Many of you, there's dating, meeting someone new. Here it is, dating, get back out there. That's what's going on. Yeah. And for many of you, you're dating somebody new, and will lead to a more serious commitment. And with this sword and rose, I think it's talking about the situation, like having to see it for what it is. You know, sometimes we don't want to believe something, right? Because it's a bad thing, or maybe we think, oh no, they wouldn't do that, or it's not like this, or it's not like that. I'm hearing, but it is like that. And there's a need to protect, right? To be realistic about, I'm hearing, the situation and people's intentions. And well, there's a need to protect, guys, which just means having that awareness, right? All right, let's see. You guys hear that? My dog is drinking water. I don't think you'll be able to hear it. All right, let's see. Leo. Closing messages for Leo. If you want to book a reading with me, guys, you can do so by going to the link down below in the description box. It's going to take you to votrevoyagetarot.com, where you could book a private reading with me. Open relationship. There could be children involved, guys. There is, a situation, which I think it's in connection with this oppositional force here, that is only short-lived, okay, with this short term. Open relationship, no commitment, casual, and openness. Interesting. Open relationship. Now, another thing that I'm getting from this open relationship, especially if there's children involved, guys, I see that relationship, it's like it's not the same. It's like, I'm going to start seeing other people. That's pretty much what this is. I'm going to start seeing other people. Oh, okay. Let's see. Right here. Yeah. Closing messages. Closing message. One last closing message for my dear Aries. Childhood wound retrieve. Okay. Good news. Your inner child is looking to heal so you can move on by understanding the situation in a new light. Going within to heal requires self-love and compassion. Gaining perspective through energy work or therapy can be very helpful to access tools to empower your inner child. Retrieve. All right, we have good news, positivity, right? That's what it says. Yeah, positivity. Our prayers have been heard. Your prayers have been heard. Good news is on the way. There it is. There it is. The universe wants you to have expectancy of positive outcomes in your life. You have the power to manifest what you desire of your highest good by co-creating with Source. Now is the time to celebrate. This is what I have for you, Leo. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. As always, truly, it was an honor and my pleasure. You guys take care, okay? Bye-bye.